are you today, Sergeant Maxwell?
Very well, sir.
I do declare I'm mighty impressed by you, Sergeant. You've been making rounds for a day straight, if I'm not mistaken.
Should I thank you for that, Major?
You should thank me for making a good soldier out of you, Sergeant Maxwell. And I will, Sergeant, even if it kills you.
As if I'd be so lucky.
We are transporting supplies today. The South End is in need of supplies for the armory and construction going on for the new wing of the installation.
Let me guess, my rest time is cancelled.
Hold your tongue, Sergeant. You are well aware of what happened last time.
Yes, sir.
Your post has been changed, as of now, to the South Sector to supervise and aid in the receipt of these supplies.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. How long before the transport is available?
You're mighty welcome, Sergeant. And there's no transport, Sergeant Maxwell. You will march to your post on foot. If I find out you got there by any other means, you will have more guard duty to look forward to. Dismissed!
Make sure you stay clear of the Slipgate while we're ascending. Yeah, we're all standing much too close for comfort last time. I've been curious as to what kind of danger that thing represents to soldiers. To be blatantly honest with you, General, I haven't a clue. Well, that's very reassuring. We're scheduled to run some tests next week on transporting biological things. I'm afraid the results are unpredictable. There are things about the Slipgate that even I myself do not understand. Well, a few questions come to mind. During the first successful test, you sent a crate to Richmond. But now these supplies are going cross-base, maybe a quarter mile. Aye? But why Richmond then and somewhere else now? How does it know where to go?
Every Slipgate gives off a signal, a signature. To link them, you must tune in the other.
Tuned it in?
Aye, much like a radio station. Only this is our location.
So you need a Slipgate on both ends?
Not necessarily. You can still set a Slipgate to a specific location. If you've recorded that location's signature.
Thank you, I've heard enough. My hair's spinning already.
Good day, Sergeant. My apologies, but we were expecting you 20 minutes ago.
Think nothing of it, Sergeant. Just took some time to get here, is all.
Why didn't you call for a transport?
Don't ask. Has the last of it arrived?
No, sir, we're waiting on the final batch, but as you can see... we're having some technical problems.
It's high time I retired for the day. You're in command, Major Bent.
My pleasure, General. What's that smell, and why is it so chilly in here?
Only the cooling agents, Major. We're using the ventilation system to bring the main chamber to 40 degrees. So a way of cooling her off till we come up with a better method.
Very well, then. Let's get on with it. One more batch.
Get on with it? No, sir. We stand the risk of overheating the coils if we do now. Better to wait.
I am the commandant at this time, and I say we are behind schedule, which is unsatisfactory. We will finish transport now, sir.
Playing King of the Hill already, Major. With the General gone for only a few minutes.
Do not question my authority. Just do it.
As you wish, sir. All right, everyone up front. How did this happen? I think something's jamming it.
Just came to a dead halt. I'll go see if I can't find one of the engineers.
Maddock, before you do that, go to the main controls and shut the machine down before it completely burns itself out.
Yes, Sergeant.
All right, gentlemen, how do you propose we get up there to fix it? I'm thinking the same thing myself. Don't you suppose you should have informed the soldiers on the South End before I started sending, sir?
I will radio them when the transfer is complete, Dr. Keith. Just do your duty.
I'll shut down. I'll radio Central and let them know we're having,
You'd better do it quickly.
Central, this is Sergeant Murdoch on Southside Dock 8. This is urgent. Over.
This is Major Bent. Go ahead.
Stop transfer now, sir. We're experiencing technical problems. Repeat, do not send the final batch.
We have already sent 4 out of 5 crates, Sergeant.
We've received nothing.
What's going on?
And the last one is being sent right now.
Repeat, we have received nothing. know where you're sending, but it's not here.
Oh, Lord! What is that? It's demon spawn, that's what it is.
Hold your fire, but don't take your eyes off it, Murdoch. Let Central know we have a problem.
I knew this was going to happen all along.
Be quiet, Corporal Paulo Soto.
Did you or did you not receive the crate, Sergeant Murdoch?
We did not, sir. We got something else instead.
We were messing with nature against God's will. Oh, forgive me, Lord.
Shut up, Corporal Paulo Soto.
Forgive me, Jesus, for being party to this.
Shut the fuck up.
Foreign life form, sir. Requesting instructions and reinforcements now.
What do you mean?
God damn you, Major Bent. It's an alien life form. Right here, in the flesh, right fucking here. Send back up now, you incompetent piece of shit!
What's that noise he's making? A serpent's tongue.
He's trying to communicate.
He's moving!
Hold your fire!
What's he doing? He's calling his demons so he can cast his devil magic on us. Well, I ain't gonna let him. I ain't gonna let him.
Paulo Soto, no!
It's gone, sir.
One way or the other, we're going to get to the bottom of this.
They didn't receive the crates, and I wonder where they went. What was in them, Major Bent?
Last two had ammunition, nails and grenades. The others were tools for construction, mostly chainsaws.
Chainsaws?
Is there a reason for this call other than to tell me what I already know?
I was not aware I needed an excuse to contact my own father. You always have an angle. My time is precious. What do you want, son? Transfer, sir. The 6 months have come to pass and I have done my duty. After that affair with the Slipgate, nobody leaves. On the contrary, father, unless you are intimidated by General McQuiggan. Don't be ridiculous. He's lint in my pocket. All the generals are, short of that Zachary Blake. Then you will have no objection to seeing to my transfer to somewhere closer to Georgia. Not to mention I feel unwelcome here. Come now, it's my understanding that General Blake is quite hospitable. Father, please. Ben, my son, I've always wanted nothing but to keep you safe. To protect my own. That's why I got you out of that nasty prison post. But you've yet to prove yourself to me, son. And your country still needs you. Need I remind you that we have been running at 200% efficiency here since my arrival? I have worked these soldiers into the ground from what I hear, but you have a golden opportunity to be of service to your country, son. You understand that America is in a recession, the likes of which hasn't been seen in years. A war, an offensive, is best for the economy. I do not follow you, father. War with whom? This Slipgate technology could save our good country millions, new industry, new means of transportation, new jobs, it's all good. But this alien that came through the gate, son, if there's one, there's many. They represent a threat to national security. The situation must be handled properly. Sergeant Maxwell was on site during that occurrence and does not share your view. I may not like him much, but he has good instincts. Opinion of Sergeant Lawrence Maxwell is laughable. General Blake supports his assertions, Father. And you will counter those assertions with a few skeletons in Maxwell's closet. Sir, some records have been sealed for 5 years now. Funny thing happens in a couple minutes, Bent. They're dumped into public record. Computer errors happen all the time. Seek and ye shall find.
You almost ready, Sergeant? We've got 40 minutes.
Morning, madam. Yes, I am aware.
I don't know why we have to go through this shit again. I don't see why General McQuiggan just doesn't read the goddamn transcripts. Do you think our stories are gonna change?
Maybe that's what he's hoping for.
Sergeant?
Nothing.
Is your story gonna change?
Why should it? I'll tell the truth as I did before.
So what's so interesting out there?
The view, madam.
Tell you the truth, it looks like a bunch of sand, rock, and dirt to me.
I bet it looked the same 1,000 years ago. Natural, untainted. I'd bet the sunlight hitting it wasn't so lethal either. Because there was actually an ozone layer. No radiation from botched nuclear power plants.
Don't get deep on me, Sergeant. Not so early in the morning.
The very air out there is offensive to breathe. From us belching filth into the sky for 100 years. I don't think the Earth will tolerate us for much longer.
I didn't know you were one of those environmentalists.
Just a rational being, Murdoch. That creature who came through the Slipgate. Where do you suppose he was from? A place like ours? Or a place like that? 1,000 years ago.
Hey, wait up!
Pay special attention to the parameter. No one in, no one out. At all costs. Use force if necessary.
Then we should use our own discretion, Colonel.
I would expect nothing less, Sergeant Major.
Of course. I'm only looking forward to it, sir.
Looking forward to what, may I ask?
Terminating threats to security, sir.
Well, aren't you the eager one? What's gotten into you, Sergeant Major?
It's the implant, sir. It increases his enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm isn't the word I'd use. And what of implants? I authorized no such thing.
General McQuiggan ordered it. Took only a half hour. We all have them, sir. I think you should too. Yes, it's wonderful.
I've heard enough. General McQuiggan and I will have words. Until then, protect the area.
He should have one too.
I demand an answer.
Well, forget yourself, Colonel Raleigh. You're addressing a Major General. Colonel Raleigh is upset, which is perfectly understandable.
It was underhanded, General McQuiggan.
Keep it up, Colonel. I'll have to relinquish your duty and rank. Can't stand in the way of progress. We're making efficient soldiers here. Wars of the past have been lost because of conscience, I say. Soldier with a conscience is no good. Finds killing unpleasant. Needs strong, cold soldiers. Need them to be the coldest of the mouth forever to reclaim our position as the main superpower of the world. It's all volunteer, Colonel, not mandatory. Certainly not for a ranking officer such as yourself. But I'd recommend you get one.
No, thank you, General.
The Colonel will come around.
Do you sleep well at night, General McQuiggan?
Tell me what's that supposed to mean? Assaulted by a colonel and now a brigadier general. Highly irregular, you know.
My apologies, General. I'm just curious as to what you say to these soldiers to get them to agree.
Well, tell them it'll make them sharper. Tell them it'll make them better. The truth.
But what do you say to their families?
You can lock up the archive now, sir.
Did you find what you were looking for, Major
Oh,
Beck?
yes, I am mighty satisfied.
Hey guys, Darkplaces. If you like what you saw, feel free to hit the subscribe button.